it's a blessing to see so many people from all different communities, from all different backgrounds, coming forward and giving the helping hand. I was amazed at the response that we got the Wednesday and the response we're getting even till this day. What hurt me the most is that not one official from Kensington and Chelsea came to speak to any of the residents or any of the volunteers or any of the community leaders to just put our mind at rest, at ease, to comfort the residents that lost families and friends in there. I myself has lost 3 people in there, and it hurt me, Moses being one of them. I've just realized, and I forgot, I thought Dami had moved out, but Dami lived on the 9th floor and she hasn't been seen since the fire. I've been up and down, I've spoken to Red Cross, I've called the number that they've given us on TVs, and they've told me that every day I have to ring that number, every day I have to register that person's name. It's not fair, it's heartbreaking, it's killing me, not knowing, not being able to get the right answers to the questions that everybody's asking. How did this happen? Why did it happen? I don't understand. Saturday, they had Chief Inspector in there looking about fire protection, health and safety for the fire inspection. And then that was the Saturday, and then Wednesday morning is up in flames. I have to ask myself questions. Why? How? Why? Is it because 80% of the people lived in there are Muslims? Is it because that they said that we are underprivileged and poor? That we have no life? I don't understand. It's been a lot to take in. I have nightmares. I'm going to tell you the truth. I have nightmares at night because I see faces. I see the faces in the windows. I hear them crying. I witnessed the woman throwing her baby out the window. I witnessed the man catching that child. I commend the bravery of the fire department, and it wasn't their fault. It was when they first came, 2 fire engines came and they couldn't get to the flats. They couldn't get near to the flats at all. And by this time, there were hundreds of people shouting for help, banging their windows, flashing torches, screaming through the windows. People jumped. I witnessed people jump from that building. So when they turn around and they keep saying to me, it's just this X amount of people that dead, I don't believe that. There's 125 families, they say, live in there. But there's 24 floors with 6 flats on each landing of 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms. Now we know, as ethnic people, as they want to put us, I don't care, black people, yeah? Somalians, Muslims, we have a lot of family come over and stay. So there's people as well that hasn't been accounted for, that's been living in there as well. There's people that had friends and family over because it was coming to the ending of their Ramadan, exchanging gifts, and things like that, so don't lie, stop, come off of this. 16 people you people said that was dead are the 16 people that jumped out of the building. That is me telling them that. I see that with my own eyes, yeah? The 78 now they've brought up to say is still a lie. It is still a lie. I overheard firemen say, I heard residents say when they were coming out of there, they were stepping over bodies. So come off with all the bullshit, all the rubbish that they're talking about 78 people. There's at least 500 people dead in there. And more, I would say more than 500. The housing knows, because after all, when the housing gives you a property, they take all your full details. They take the details of yourself, your family, who's living in there with you and everything. Why can't they release the names of the people so that we could know? So that the families and cousins and friends that are looking for people can know. We don't know, they're keeping us in the dark. Do they want to think that they're going to get away with this one? No. This is something that this time England, this time Theresa May, this time the whole world, we're not going to get away with it. Yes.
So how do you think you can move forward with all of this?
We're not going to move forward until they release the numbers of people, until they make somebody go to jail for what they've done. This is murder. Yes, this is murder, because at the end of the day, no matter where you go in England, everything comes down to health and safety. Everything has to have a check. Yeah? What? They're telling me they never checked the cladding. Did they do the fire tests? Because every item we buy here, if it hasn't got the fireproof mark, We can't buy it. They can't sell it here. So why the hell have they put that cladding on there? Why did it catch fire, knowing that the fire brigade people was in the flats the Saturday? I don't understand that. Surely you're trained. You've come there. You're trained to see if there's going to be an incident or would be an incident there concerning this department, these apartments. Nothing. And then to a day like now, you people still can't come forward and tell the residents or the community of Latimer and Ladbroke Grove the real number of people that is dead in there. We know, we live here. We know how much people was in there. We know the area. It's not like we don't know. We're not stupid. We're not stupid. We just want honest answers. We just want the government to be real with us. We're real people. We have a heart. We have feelings. And I see the government do nothing. I was here when Theresa May came. She never spoke to nobody. She spent 20 minutes at the back there with the fire department. Then Mr. Corbyn came down and ended up in the Methodist church over there. And from that church, he came here. And from here, he went there. And from there, he went to Rugby Club and Harrow Club. At least he stopped and he spoke to the people. At least he spoke to residents. You know, he got jeered. He got cussed. What is it with you, Mrs. May? He stood up to it. The same like the Mayor of London. He got jeered. He got cussed. But he still stayed. They took it. So what makes her so special? She's not the Queen. The Queen came. The Queen came and she met people. She met residents. She met a resident who broke down on her. And I saw that woman console that person. Do you understand? That is the Queen of England. That's our Queen, as they say. But she came, but where was Mrs. May? There's people that voted for you the other day to put you in power. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. My Prime Minister is Mr. Corbyn, because he's the one. He came down and he spoke to me, the underprivileged, the poor, as the media has described us. Yeah, he spoke to me, so I know he's on my level. He's on my footing. Yeah. Guess what about us underprivileged and poor people? We stand on the ground of righteousness. Yeah. You see how much different heads of states, heads of religious people that come together. You would never expect a rabbi, a Christian, a pastor, a vicar, all to come together and speak. We're showing England, we're showing the world. You see us? We're united. We are one. We are one people. Yeah? This is our community. Yeah? For those who's moved out, come back in. For those who lived here, it's still our home. We still come back. It doesn't matter how far we move, we still come back. We still come back. What I witnessed there on Wednesday morning, man, I'm telling you, it will stay with me for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life. And not only does the residents of there need counselling, even the volunteers, even the people that stood and witnessed these people burning, jumping out of windows, and we standing there being helpless, not being able to help them. Why? Fire engine and the police said no. For me personally, from 20 to 2 until 10 to 2 in the morning, more people could have come out of that building alive. Don't tell them. I was born here. They taught me if there's a fire in a building, you leave everything and you leave by the nearest exit. Why would you tell people in a burning block to stay in their house? Is it because that they come from a third world country? Is it because they are Muslims? Is it because they are black? What is it? I don't understand. You never taught us that. We were born here. We went to school here. If there's a fire, find the first nearest exit. You're telling the people to stay in. You kill them. Murder is murder. They should be charged. Honest. They should be charged. Honest.
Thank you for that. No. Well, as you can hear, the people are not pleased and they're really, really angry and they want answers and they want answers now. As you can see, this lady on my left here, she's really definitely traumatised by the whole situation. Families are dying, people throwing themselves out the window. It must be very devastating.